and welcome to our bonus story for this week. You know that my name is Miss Erica. You know that this guy back here, he loves books maybe just as much as you do. His name is Leo, and we are so glad that you are here today. We've got a great one to share with you. Before we bring out this book, though, we do need to say thank you to the fine friends at Penguin Random House for letting me read you this book. Now, readers, this is a character who I adore. This character makes me laugh with her antics. She is not always well behaved, but hey, sometimes that can make for a great story. Our character today, some of you might know this one, but a lot of you might not, and that's okay. Her name is Betty Bunny, and the title of this Betty Bunny adventure is Betty Bunny Wants Everything. The author today is Michael B. Kaplan. He wrote these words. Stefan Jarinch drew the pictures. He is the illustrator, and I'm already looking at this cover with Betty Bunny. I am looking that she is pushing a shopping cart, and I see that shopping cart is overflowing. She wants it all. Now, can you predict how that's going to go out there, readers? Yeah, I do too. Not so great. Let us take a listen to see, well, what happens when Betty Bunny wants everything. Do you think she's going to get everything that she wants out there? Yeah, me either. I wonder how she's going to handle that. Let's take a listen today. Here we go. There is that title page. Betty Bunny wants everything. Betty Bunny was a handful. That usually means she's a lot of work. She knew this because when she was at the mall with her family, strangers came up and told her mother, "Wow, that one is a handful." Betty Bunny knew she must be pretty special for complete strangers to say such nice things about her. And she felt very special shopping at the mall with her mother, brothers, and sister. "Kids," her mother told them, "as a special treat, we are going to the toy store. You can each pick out one toy for yourself. Just one." "I'm going to get a bow and arrows," said Betty Bunny's brother Henry. "I better get a bow and arrows too," said her sister Kate, who knew she would soon have to defend herself. "I'll just take the cash," said her older brother Bill. That means that he just wants the money. He doesn't want a toy today, and that's okay. Betty Bunny picked out a little stuffed bunny that looked a lot like her. "I like this," she said. "Very nice choices," her mother said. Then Betty Bunny picked out a fairy princess doll. "And this," she added. She picked out a shake and rattle music set, a techno monster figures pack, and an ultra blast rocket. "And this, and this, and this," she said. "Betty Bunny," her mother said, "I told you that you could have just one toy." But Betty Bunny didn't hear her. She was too busy putting more toys into the cart. A Captain Gizmo detective kit, a spin paint art set, and a slide and splash inflatable pool. She didn't know what any of those things were or what she might do with them, but she knew that she had to have them. The little bunnies pictured on the boxes looked like they were having the most fun ever. Betty Bunny wanted to have the most fun ever. This is for ages 8 and up," Kate said, pointing to the detective kit. "This is going to be way too messy," Henry said, pointing to the paint set. "This is meant for little bunnies who don't cry every time they get wet," Bill said, pointing to the inflatable pool. But Betty Bunny didn't hear them. She was too busy trying to lift the giant stuffed panda. It was 3 times bigger than she was, but she finally managed to get it balanced on top of the cart, which was now overflowing with toys. Betty Bunny, her mother tried again, maybe you don't understand. You can't have all these toys. Maybe you don't understand, Betty Bunny said. I want all these toys. Ooh. It's a little sassy. You can't have everything you want, said Kate. But I want everything I want, Betty Bunny said. How do you think this is going to go out there? Yeah, I know. Let's see. You can't be so greedy, Henry said. Yes, I can, said Betty Bunny, and she put 5 rubber balls into the cart to prove it. See? She said proudly. I think you got a little bit of room left over here, said Bill, pointing to a small space in the cart under the panda's left front leg. Thanks, Betty Bunny said, and she crammed a yellow dump truck into the space. Betty Bunny, her mother tried again. If we take all these toys home, where will you put them? Your whole bedroom will be filled up with nothing but toys. Betty Bunny thought about it, what it would be like to live in a room filled up with nothing but toys. The thought made her very happy. She picked up a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle and tossed it onto the giant panda's belly. It was so much fun that she tossed more toys onto the panda's belly. And more! And more! Henry said. You better listen to Mommy. Kate said, Mommy is very smart and she knows what's best. Bill said, keep acting crazy. Makes the rest of us look good. Oh, Bill. I wouldn't listen to Bill right now, Betty Bunny. I don't think he's giving good advice. Betty Bunny's mother said that if Betty Bunny could not pick out just one toy, then she would get no toys. She paid for bows and arrows for Henry and Kate, and she gave Bill his cash. Then she scooped Betty Bunny up and started to walk out of the store. Oh, can you make some predictions out there? Bill got money. Her brother and sister both got toys, and what is Betty Bunny getting? What is going to happen with her? Betty Bunny saw the cart filled with her new toys as they walked away, leaving it behind. She started to cry. Then she started to scream. Then she started to kick her legs wildly. She cried all the way home. And she was still crying when her father came home from work. What is the matter with my little bunny? He said. I am the meanest mommy in the whole world, Betty Bunny answered. And she explained all about how she had picked out a few very nice toys at the toy store and her mean, horrible, yucky mommy wouldn't let her have them. Is Betty Bunny telling her father the whole story? No, she is not. Was that a few toys that she had? I don't think so. That was a shopping cart full. Betty Bunny might want to work on telling the truth. Betty Bunny watched as her father walked over and talked to her mother. Betty Bunny hoped that her father was saying, stop being so mean and horrible and yucky and give my little bunny all the toys she wants. She tried to listen to what he was saying, but it was hard to hear over the sounds of her crying. And she was afraid that if she stopped crying, they would forget how much she really, really wanted those toys. Finally, her father and mother walked over to her. They were smiling. Betty Bunny stopped crying. Her father said, Betty Bunny, we have an idea. Betty Bunny started crying again. I don't want an idea, she said through her tears. I want toys! So her mother and father showed her the idea. The whole family went back to the toy store. Betty Bunny's mother gave her some money. This is your money, she said. You can spend it on whatever toys you want, but when you run out of money, you can't get any more. Her father explained, it will help you understand why you can't have everything you want. How are we feeling about that idea from Betty Bunny's mother and father? Sounds pretty good. Let's see how Betty Bunny operates with that. Ooh, Betty Bunny looked at her new money. She liked it very much. But if I use my money to buy toys, she said, then I won't have my money anymore. That's the way money works, Henry said. You could use some of your money and then save some of the money, Kate suggested. You could just give all the money to me and then you won't have to worry about this very, very tricky problem, Bill said. Still not sure I would listen to Bill, Betty. Betty Bunny made a decision. She saved some of the money and used the rest to buy the little stuffed bunny that looked a lot like her. I'm going to name her Little Betty, she said. Her father went to stand in line so that Betty Bunny could pay for Little Betty. Betty Bunny got out a shopping cart and started to fill it with toys. She put in the Shake and Rattle music set, the Techno Monster Figures pack, and the Ultra Blast rocket. She put in the Captain Gizmo detective kit and the Spin art paint set and the Slide and Splash inflatable pool. As she was about to put in the giant stuffed panda, her mother said, "What are you doing? I thought you understood that you can't have everything." Good question. Oh, they're not for me, Betty Bunny said. Little Betty wants them, and I just can't get her to understand that it is just too much. Maybe you could give her some money too? And that, readers, is the end of Betty Bunny Wants Everything. I think Betty Bunny is working on the idea that you can't have everything that you want sometimes. This is true, Betty Bunny. You cannot. None of us really can. There are things that we need, and there are things that we want. And Betty Bunny, I think, is really working on that idea right now. Maybe just having one special thing is even sometimes nicer than having all of those things, because then she knows that she has it. All right, readers, if you enjoy this Betty Bunny story, you should know there are more of them out there. This is right. Betty Bunny, her brother Henry, her brother Bill, and her sister Kate are in other adventures together. We do have those at our library, or you can find them at our big King County Library as well. Leo and I would like to say for now, goodbye. We're so glad that you come and join us each week for our bonus story. We'll be here next week with another story just for you. Until then, we're going to give you a heart. We're going to say keep reading, keep looking through books. We are so proud of you every time that you make a choice to read. Bye, friends.